All right, give us a countdown.
5,
Aha.
4, 3, 2. My glasses are crooked. 1.
Hello from the past.
I like pie.
If this is streaming, this was recorded yesterday to you.
This is live.
If this is on YouTube, it was recorded days ago.
Ooh, days ago.
But not
So,
today.
your
Or
present.
yesterday.
It's
All
right.
right.
For your present enjoyment.
Exactly. So we're gonna have a shorter stream or YouTube video or whatever you're watching this on today.
Smoke signals.
And smoke. That's gonna take a lot longer. Not gonna lie. But
yeah. And you lose all the subtext with that. It's.
And if you lose all the subtext, I mean, at that point, oh, you've really got his text. Who wants that?
It's just a book.
And autocorrect sucks when it comes to smoke signal.
True. So we want to have a last time on the Weary Travelers. I think we should have this one come from Seg.
I mean, you said you wanted a short stream. I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
if we all remember the last time I did it.
Your self-awareness shows that you can improve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But my self-awareness shows that I don't want to improve.
Fuck. I don't have a rebuttal.
So take 10 minutes to explain what happened in the last session.
All right, everybody that's watching, you can take this time to go like put some popcorn in the microwave, or go pee, which is what I'm gonna go do while this thing is going on.
Can we call this like the Seg review for the segment review?
Oh, there we go.
Hey, just for that, you can be left out in the desert.
All right.
What'd be the first type?
So last time I remember, Big Bird died. I brought him back. Then Charles died, and then the city fell down, and then I think that clerk that for some reason Birdbrain really hates, he died. He kind of like got crushed. Yeah, and then the city fell down, like I said, and then we got into a huge airship, and I just had to one up everyone in the group right there. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna boast for a little bit. I jumped out of that baby. I called my giant bees. I saved people, and I landed on my feet on the sand with my last spell. Yeah. And then the guy we were with for like 5 minutes stabbed someone and then ran away. Yeah, that happened. Anyway, hey, and Segrathun snaps at Fee. Hey, no eating sand. No eating sand. That'll stay in your system for a long time. Trust me.
Hey, don't forget to tell them about the time that I flew that cool ship.
What, you flew, or were you falling with style?
And then you went crazy with power.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that's right. You tried to start another what is it? Dictatorship on a boat.
Yeah, that's been like
everyone had
a
a
really
life
common theme with you, but
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, Tania's father just kind of wandered off into the sand, and I mean, he might be back, he might not. Kind of a loser, if you ask me, but it's all right. Yeah. So, I'm out here in the sand.
Hold up. Wait,
And
the
what are we
noise
doing,
died
guys?
All
down.
right.
Shit.
So,
Albert, adjust that gain real quick. We can adjust all these things in like live Cody. There's no pressure of stream.
oh,
Cody
that's
can
true.
just cut
Yeah.
these out.
Come on, you have
That's
to get better
weird.
at editing somehow.
It's really that bad?
We can hear your
it seems
background
like
fully.
there's either a television or like 2 or more people in the background that get a
Oh
little
yeah,
loud
Albert,
sometimes.
it's not you. It's Sienna being really loud.
Give me a second. They keep leaving the door open.
Yeah, I think we established last time that it's a 5-minute drive. So Eddie, I know you haven't had a combined 11 minutes over the last 2 weeks.
Now the door's closed. Hopefully they can keep it down. The only thing we have to worry about from here on out is the squeaking from my chair.
Heck,
Perfect.
yes. All right.
It's become legendary at this point.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's ever going away. We're just gonna have to deal with it.
And all right. Gerardo, you can cut here.
Hey, Grim, come here. I've got to put yours on last. And by this point in time, I have taken my disguise kit and I've kind of pieced some different things out. I've since it's super hot and I'm used to living in Sky Seattle, I've done away with the jacket and the sleeves on Aberdeen shirt. I'm now wearing the studded leather cuirass on the outside instead of under my clothes. I have, with the help of Grimsby, slinged onto my right hip in a sidearm style holster this metal and wood type item that has these 4 cams on the sides that make this like X shape. And on my right forearm, I have a crossbow bolt case that's strapped along where you can see 20 crossbow bolts basically strapped around the outside of my forearm. I'm going to pitch some stuff for what I want to give to you guys characters, and you guys can obviously override that. I've taken this bright purple, this like really vibrant royal purple cloak that I had, and I've taken off the hood and fixed it onto Fee's chainmail armor. So at the top of his armor, it's like sewn into the chainmail, and he has this cloak now that hangs far over his head, so that he can cover his glowing green undead eyes and the majority of his face aside from his beak while we're in towns and things like that. And he's got this royal purple. For Grimsby, I've created this headband that sits around his head, and it ties in the back with really long fabric that hangs down. For 𝐷𝚔𝚘, a belt so that he can take off his the top part of his robe and have it hang down, so that he doesn't have to wear his hot robe all the time, and it's like tied in the front like a belt or like a sash that hangs down. For Mikus, it's multiple ribbons that I, with my experience of braiding with like Dunbar's hair, because she always wore it in these big braids according to her character art, I've braided these bright purple ribbons into Mikus's beard, and they hang down to the bottom. And then I'm wearing one wrapped around my right arm, covering like from just below the shoulder to just above the elbow, that kind of hangs down a few feet off my arm.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with it. I would just add I would take my green scarf off and kind of just like wrap it around like the top of my head to cover my head, and like just drape it over my shoulder, so I have like a little bit like a shawl type of thing going on.
There we go.
Ripping off a majority of the sleeves so that like my bird arms are exposed to. And
scrawny bird arms.
Yeah, no, I'm buff as heck, bro. +3, come on.
Oh God, we're both going sleeveless, and now everyone can see how much stronger you are.
Oh, I'm just imagining the sunburn, the farmer's tan.
I mean, hey, black feathers, baby, and ripping my
purple?
pants. Ripping my pants. I have some really short shorts. They go just oh
no,
just like a little bit above like the mid thigh area.
All right. So 𝐷𝚔𝚘, you get a message after all of this is done from
finally
your higher ups that Mr. Henderson has gotten back to you, and he has informed you that there's not really a way they can bring back Fee short of a wish.
And I say to him, well, I mean, I wasn't really expecting him to be brought back.
And right when you said that, he goes, and so that monkey paw that
Oh,
was broken in the shop. I used that. Good luck with whatever comes from it.
Wait. Why didn't you let me use it?
And then it disconnect. There's the connection between you and him dissipates, and you look out into the sand, and you see a black figure standing out there. And what you can tell specifically is there's glowing eyes. And then it kind of just sifts from the sand.
So you kind of so for everyone else around, 𝐚𝐴𝐵𝐼𝐾𝐻𝐻's just kind of leaning against one of the masts of the boat, and then you just kind of hear his ear perk up for some reason, and then he just kind of like, he makes some facial expressions like he's talking to someone, and then you just see a little bit of like actual panic on his face, like not like, oh crap, there's like 100 kobolds in front of us panic, but like, oh crap panic, and you said it was out in the distance?
Out in the distance.
Can you tell me north, south, east, or west?
It's from the north.
Right.
Aberdeen, as you're putting the hood on Fee, his face specifically turns to the direction that Seg is looking toward, and his eyes start glowing even more of the ghastly green that they were initially. It's gone from ghastly to now more of a neon color.
Hey Segi, what you see out there?
I pull the hood down a little lower.
You hear the very cartoony gulp, like, oh. So guys, if I were to tell you that there was a type of wish that could be used, but
while he's speaking, Fee starts walking towards the opening of the boat in which he's looking towards.
Oh, hey now, and he tries to just like not anything like super forceful, but like he just kind of like puts a gentle hand in front of his chest to like stop him from wandering off, like like a wandering sheep, just hey, whether or not it works or not.
In this moment, he pushes directly past your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
So
we gotta follow. Come on, you guys, everyone.
Do we need to stop him or do we need to follow?
I think we follow.
All right, let's go.
I mean, the guys, the sand. That's where the sand is. It's dangerous.
That's when Grimsby takes a look at the sand. Once again, he puts his bird feet on it, and then he kind of like looks at it disgustedly, and then kicks it a little bit, and then just stands and looks at it and kind of pouts.
I don't mean. Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry. Yes.
So, do you guys begin to follow Fee?
I ask for Grim and Mikus to come, but I definitely am.
𝐴𝐵𝐼𝐾𝐻 grabs a rope, and he starts to follow. Guys, we again, we might want to just take off. We can tie the rope to him, and then he can dangle from the bottom. Okay, guys.
You guys, as you guys speak, you see Fee step into the sand, and what seems to you guys like he's moving normally. He looks like he's moving normally, but it seems like his speed has picked up.
Oh God. Yeah, I start keeping on him as much as I can.
I'm really not a fan of the sand.
At this point, Mikus he's trying to like not act like he's all cool about having braids in his beard because he kind of likes them. But also like he looks at the sand like he's like, God damn, this is almost as bad as getting my hands all blistery. Get everywhere.
Grimsby climbs on Mikus's back, kind of like a spider monkey, and and then says, he smacks him on the leg, and says, "All right, let's go forward."
As I'm running,
you climb on the
I dig
dwarf.
through my pockets,
Mhm.
and I pull out a pair of green gloves, and I
Mhm.
turn around and throw them at Mickey. There you go, soft hands.
I almost drop Grim off my back to grab him, but he's got good balance, so he just kind of wobbles up there. I put him on.
Hey,
And,
watch it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm like 10% less irritated now.
So, for some reason, as Aberdeen is chasing, even though Fee is at a walking pace, soon it seems like he's just outpacing your running pace. Until he seems so far off in the distance that you can't seem to catch up to him. And in that
God.
moment, you see his silhouette kind of sink into the sand for a moment.
Ain't doing
And
quicksand if we could avoid it.
That's really bad.
and from
Does anyone have any ideas here?
and
Alright.
from there, we're gonna go into the mind of Fee.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay.
Before that, can I do
Yeah,
a
go
quick
ahead.
thing? Abby, do you have anything that you can throw towards him that would stick right on him?
I mean, I could like shoot him with. No.
All right, shoot him with an arrow, and Grimsby touches the one arrow that Aberdeen is gonna use, and it uses clairvoyance on it.
And then at that point, Segerthune just kind of like tries to like pull Aberdeen's shoulder to try to like lowly say something into his ear. Blue guy.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm like drawing my crossbow, but like don't know what's happening. I'm listening.
So I got a call from my the other Vidalkin that is a pain in my side, the one that you don't like.
Oh God, is he gonna kill us?
No. Remember that one little incident with that lady in the magic shop with the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what those do?
No, I haven't used one. I know that
Well,
they
you
sort
get
of grant a wish that fucks you up. Is that
Yeah, you pretty much nailed it. So
Okay.
he told me that he used that on Fee. So I don't know but hey, I don't know the specifics because whether or not it's a loophole or it's exactly to the point, it could, I mean, one, I don't know what he wished for. It could either do what I read in the books and only harm the person who wishes the wish, or it could harm anyone involved. I don't know. But yes, just be on the lookout.
Is Fee gone at this point? He's like completely gone. I can't see him.
He's the when so he got to the distance expanded more, and then once he got barely almost out of vision, you see his silhouette sink into the sand.
Yeah. Also, by the way, don't shoot an arrow. You're trying to shoot an arrow at a wish spell. You think that's gonna work? Let's be honest here. Come on.
I spin and I yell, I knew he's fucking betraying us the entire time. And I pull my sidearm out, and off my wrist, like shoots into the back of this like bolt slinger,
Mhm.
and I aim it at Grimsby and fire and stick the bolt into his shield.
Aha! Yeah.
Grim still being on Mikas's back, I try to like not drop him because I take all the force of the arrow. So I'm all over the place. Like I got sand
roll
and
a
both
strength
shoes at this
check.
point.
Roll a
Hey.
strength check.
Abby, what the shit was that?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
and
the laughing was all in character.
Yeah, and this soft-handed. I can't even call you a dwarf. He's probably in it too. And with that, Segerthune kind of like kicks in the back of Mikas's leg and just kind of like pushes him into the sand.
Oh my God.
I still roll
Yeah.
that strength check. Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
I've been
roll
attacked
your
over here.
strength check.
Yeah. I'll roll. I'll roll.
Roll it with guidance, so you get to add a d4.
A D4.
Oh, thanks. It's the least you can do.
That's gonna be a 15.
Oh no, not
Oh.
Sacred Tune.
Oh, my bad.
That's actually my bad too.
Mikus.
Mikus gets the
So
d4.
I got 8. So I got 14.
So I
So
rolled a 15.
I need Aberdeen to roll his to hit.
Oh God.
I have 20 AC now, baby.
He's gonna hit the shield. It's more about the strength check versus his arrow.
18 to hit.
So the arrow hits the shield. It doesn't do damage to Grimsby, but Mikus cannot hold on to how hard the arrow hit the shield, and Grimsby falls off of his shoulders, probably about 2 feet back, and then Mikus is taken down while Grim is falling.
Ugh.
I
What the-
don't think he's taking damage. But I get a reaction protective field to make sure he doesn't hit his head when he falls.
What the shit, Abby?
And from
Now
there,
there's
we're
sand
gonna
all
go
in my
into the head of.
You know how I feel
Steve.
about sand? It's coarse and it's.
Gets everywhere.
Mikus stands up and he's just chewing on sand, and that's how we go back to P, I guess.
All right, and so B, what he saw this entire time was the area around him began to kind of tunnel, and everything that was outside of his vision began to go black, except for the silhouette of this man standing out in the sand. As he walked, the more the tunnel became until in Fee's vision, he was standing right in front of the man, and then he sunk into the ground. Once he sunk in, everything around him went black, except for the ghastly green eyes that are kind of floating around him. Fee feels very comfortable in the area that he's in. Go ahead, Fee.
So when are you gonna show yourself? Huh?
What do you mean?
You a fucking coward. You know it.
I'm a coward. Coward.
You know what happened to me?
Yeah, I know what happened to you.
You know what fucking happened to me?
Yeah, you were weak.
I was weak. Where were you? Huh?
I don't
What
know.
was that?
You never really called upon me. You kind of just died.
You make all these grand promises, power. I'm gonna be great. I need
Yeah,
that.
you were supposed to be great, and unfortunately, you
You
didn't
let me
step up
fucking
to the
die,
plate.
man.
I didn't let you die. You let
You let me
die out of
fucking
your
die.
own weakness.
No, that's some bullshit, and you know it. You let me die. I was out there for you, serving you, getting powerful for you, and when I needed you, where were you? Huh? Where the fuck were you?
Giving you a test and trial to see if you were going to actually be worth my time.
No, I already proved myself worth your time.
Did you?
Yeah.
He's as the shadowy figure steps out of the darkness. You see a 9-foot tall person step out with ebony. His skin is glistening and black.
Terry Crews.
Fuck! Yes! Yes!
And he's hooked up to the
Um,
drum set from the Old Spice commercial.
His eyes are green, and he does have 2 horns. Everything else and everything on him is black, including the armor in which he's wearing. So you blame me for your weakness?
Put it this way.
That's cute.
What did you promise me?
I promised that you would be powerful.
Yeah. Where was that, huh? I couldn't
I don't
do
know.
anything. I couldn't hit anything. All I did was get hit. You didn't offer me
Man.
anything. You just said words. You're all talk. You can't give me power. You're weak.
Woods.
Silence. And he seems to like grow within your vision, and he says, Don't you dare speak to me like that. I'm here simply because someone willed me to be here. So, what is it?
So you just
Why
get
are you
orders.
still here?
You take orders from someone else.
That's cute. That's cute that you think I take orders from someone else. No, there is a higher power out there that can apparently call upon me.
So what are you here for now, huh?
I'm here to offer you power.
Like I've heard that one before.
You're right. The difference is you made an oath to me in the other one. This time I'm actually offering you something.
Okay.
He holds up a box. The box in and of itself looks like a cage holding what seems to be a glowing wisp that is kind of spinning around the cage in and of itself, and you can feel a connection to what's in there. He's holding it and he's like, this right here is you.
What do you mean? I know none of this is real right now.
You don't think it's real? He pokes it and you feel a searing pain within your chest as a finger is sitting within your soul.
Hey, what do you want?
You said you want power. I'm willing to give it to you.
Okay, well, can you take your finger out of my stomach?
Are you going to keep calling me weak simply because I'm here to help you out?
You weren't there when I needed you. You've never been there when I needed you. That's why I'm mad.
What was the one thing you said you were going to be? And he twists his finger.
Oh, I don't know anymore. What do you? I'll be what you want me to be. What do you want me?
I want you to be strong and not stupid. I want you to indulge in yourself. And he pulls out his finger.
Fuck.
Your soul is mine, and you will do the bidding that I tell you to. Understand?
Yo, I'll be the fucking person you wanted, Dad. I mean, God, be the fuck you wanted. Just give me the power, please.
He puts out his hand and he kind of goes like this, and a blade is manifested through the darkness in which this area creates. It has an eye at the bottom of the hilt, and it has 4 holes in which your fingers can fit into on the hilt. The blade itself is fully blacked out. It is full ebony, and he hands it to you, and he goes, "This is my blessing to you. Understand, I am giving you power because you ask for it. The next time you die is not my issue."
Yeah, well, you see me next time, I'm gonna kill you.
If I see you next time, you're going to thank me for what I gave you, or what I gave you. And
Yeah, well,
as he walks away, the darkness dissipates, and you feel a rising. And while everyone is arguing within what felt like hours for you within conversation, has only been moments, as you come up from the sand next to them right as Mikus hits the ground.
Jesus.
I like roll over when I see the sand start to shift, and I spit some more sand out of my mouth.
Coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Thank God we didn't have to go down for him. Hey guys, we might have to. I don't know. It might be a demon or something though. We got to figure this out.
Oh,
Yo,
hey,
shut up, Mikus. I'm fine. I'm
Hey,
fine.
Oh,
Oh shit! He can talk
What
again.
the fuck?
I'm back. I'm fine. It's fine.
How's it going, buddy? I missed you. I felt kind of lonely being the only bird guy around here.
You know, I could really go for some milk.
I walk up slowly like I'm petting a dog that's been barking at me. and try to pull the hood back.
His eyes for a moment are the ghastly green, and it dissipates. One thing that you do notice is in his hand he is holding this blade.
That's pretty cool. What's up with that?
Long story short, at a certain point in my life, I made a pact with a demon lord, and that kind of got doubled down on.
Who hasn't done that once or twice?
Ooh.
Mikus, we got cut off when we was gonna be talking about that, but demons, man, come on, you guys,
I mean, that's
like
a dirty business.
magic, do wizards or something. I've heard these like spirit
Listen. Here's what I know.
dream people or something. Do them.
Here's all I know. I was dead. This is what got me back here.
Yeah, fuck it. I fucking
kind of got
hug
you
him,
back.
pat him on the back.
Hey, good job on getting yourself back.
While hugging him, you feel a coldness coming from him in a like there's something missing from him, but you can't put your finger on it.
Good to have you back, buddy, even though you're obviously still dead. All right.
Let's go get you that milk. And
so he feels like cold and like
not that he feels cold. It doesn't feel the same. Right,
like he's not like fleshy and breathing and always moving a little bit. It's more like stiff and like I am a robot zombie man.
No, it's just it's more of like a.
Is it like a kind of vampire kind of feel?
There's something wrong, but you can't put your finger on it.
So like a normal looking vampire that has like weird vibe to it, essentially.
Oh,
just
so like
weird,
when you don't talk to a friend for like 3 years and you come back and it feels the same, but you know he's been up to some weird stuff.
I'm the guy from Twilight now.
He's Edward Cullen.
Yeah, I'm Edward Cullen.
You know he's been listening to like too much Joe Rogan and watching some Fox News, and you're like, God, we won't get along anymore, will we?
Okay.
He gave you a very conservative handshake.
That was the fucking greatest joke so far.
Still, guys, stop.
So like, the hair on the back of his neck comes up, and he's just like, "Yeah, sure, yeah." Like he's trusting a fee, but doesn't want to get too close.
And then after you're finished with your embrace, the blade that he's holding kind of warps into a ring that sits on his middle finger, and it's a
so
full.
Sick.
It's
so sick.
The band in and of itself is full is all black, and then it has a white diamond in the middle of it, with 4 onyx stones around it.
That's a pretty cute little ring you got there, buddy. But hey, let's go back into the ship. Maybe we can get some containers, and I can make us some water. I can make us some milk too, and a couple of other things.
Yeah, I'll go and gather the crew and go below deck to go into. Do we have a mess hall? I assume we have some sort of small gathering area, or do we just eat on the deck?
As of right now, everyone's still on the deck. As you guys get back, you notice that the lady that was at the door is patching herself up after being stabbed and is very upset.
I don't think I ever got her name.
No one's asked yet.
Fuck.
Hey, lady, whatever your name is, what kind of food do you want? I'm about to go downstairs and look for some containers so I can store all this food that I make and this water. But do you want anything specific?
She looks like a Veronica. Is your name Veronica?
What part about it looks like a Veronica? She's obviously a Cheryl.
I don't know. I knew a Veronica one time. She had similar hair.
Guys, it's a Miss. I forgot to ask your name. What is it?
She kind of has this disgusted look at the two of them. Cheryl, Jennifer, disrespectful. And she looks at you.
No one said Jennifer.
My name is 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 𝕤𝕁.
Well, I'm never gonna remember that.
Is that with a G or?
It's with a J.
Can I call you Jelly?
I'm gonna call you JB.
Yeah, I like that. JV.
But so Jelly, do you want any you want any specific food? I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go downstairs and make a whole bunch of food.
I'm not that hungry right now. Make what you wish.
All right.
I'm currently patching up
Wait,
after one of
Took a-
your
did we-
friends.
Did we take a long rest after that? This is the next
She's
day.
she's finishing up the patchment. Like she's repatching.
She's fuming.
After-
dude.
Oh, if you needed some help out, Grim just snaps his fingers and says a word and casts healing word on her. Let's say second level, because why not? Where did it go? Using the thingy. 11 points.
So it heals, and she kind of looks at you and says, "There's a natural order to things."
What do you mean?
I just saw you morph into a bear, and you're offended that this kid healed you. You, like,
She
there's
kind
gotta
of
be
her
a
neck
line.
kind of snaps her neck to you.
Oh wait,
Was I in any danger in order for him to use that?
oh my god, you were in discomfort, and the kid was being nice and using his power, which he does not have an unlimited pool of. It takes energy out of him every time he. Why? What is? Do we feel like there's a reason for this argument to be happening?
What do you mean? My god over here, he gave me his Gandhi's pretty cool. He gave me a bunch of powers, and one of those powers I could do these snap finger guns and just make people feel better.
can Segerthune make a religion check?
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know, Grim, you snapped your fingers at me. I'm kind of irritated.
All right. So that's going to be a 17.
She's a druid. You don't necessarily know what kind of druid. She hasn't really shown anything outside of her wild shape. But
Well, like I mean, like the druids of that Segerthune's heard about, you know, like that religion check.
what Segerthun knows is the druids that are out here. There are very many different sects. There are some that believe in very natural things. There's others that believe in trying to become one with how society is now, and they all meet up at a specific like city, which is something that you learned in while you were in the school. But
Okay.
you can't necessarily tell what sect of the druids that she is from. All you can tell is that she is
But I get
not
the
one
idea.
of. Yeah, go ahead.
But I get the idea that of why she just got angry because of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more along the lines of healing is only used when someone is in grave danger, but
Yeah.
your body is supposed to naturally heal from wounds if there's nothing and there's no problem.
All right. Yeah, guys. Sorry about the offense, JV. If I can call you that. Yeah. So, people, that comes from like her following. Yeah, it's kind of like an insult to do that.
Oh,
Think of it like this, right? Let's say you really like making chocolate milk, right? Actually, no, you're not gonna get that. But basically, it's like she, right, JV, you with me here? And he like kind of like comedically points to her. You know, like, why give her the help when she can just heal it herself? It's kind of like you think she's weak, or she can't do it by nature, you know. I don't know. It's a weird, touchy subject with them. No offense, this guy just thinks of milk and cotton candy.
Grimsby stares forward blankly. Well, I mean, I don't really understand, but Jelly, if you want me to injure you up again, and Grimsby holds up like the sharp end of his mace hammer, anvil hammer. I could just do one real quick if you want. If it makes you feel better.
I don't think that's.
I guess
So
I'm
he
sorry, I
points the
suppose.
blade at her, and then her hand turns into a bear claw, and she points it at him and says, "Don't make me tell you the same thing I told that guy."
Oh, that's fair.
Van Reer, you really have got to stop with like the really, really confrontational type of vibe. I think we're all. We apologize. I think he does.
Grimsby
Or,
pokes the bear paw.
For
Just
disrespecting
with the
your
finger.
practices about healing. You must understand that was purely out of an intention to help. And you also must stop yelling at and threatening people because they helped you in the wrong way. And I don't know if I'll be saying this so diplomatically if you threaten people again.
Grimsby, stop poking
The only
bear paw.
person that I've threatened was very disrespectful and deserved to be threatened. And you saw what he did.
Oh, the bear claw, that was something cool. You just wanted to like show him you could do it, like a little magic trick for a kid, right? That wasn't you showing off the long claws and the bear claw. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's pretty cool.
She turns to him and looks at you. He's a kid?
Hey,
really latching onto the wrong part of what I said.
I am 12.
No, like
I
she
am
seems
12 and a half.
absolutely
Thank you very much.
confused. She's like, "That's a grown Kenku."
He's going
He's
through
a
his bad
really
puberty right now.
buff kid. Yeah, he's a buff. I guess like
Thank
teen.
you. Wait, hold up. Hey, everybody be nice to Jelly. She's the only one who knows exactly how old I'm supposed to be at the time that I'm supposed to be. It's Jelly, you're amazing. I'm gonna make you some special food. And Grimsby runs downstairs.
Are you babying him?
No,
Because
have you talked to
small?
him? He kind of needs to be babied.
It is a mental development thing that is outside of our control. And he is.
We found him like
This has got super meta.
He is functionally a child, and that is, again, you're being extremely offensive and confrontational over something that was really not intended to be offensive.
Well, let me break it down for you and tell you what I've seen since I've gotten here. Okay.
Earthquake at Cody's.
My phone's about to die.
First, I come to be very respectful to the captain who saved my life. I come to the door, and the first thing that happens is there's this downright disrespectful guy who's just gonna walk into the room. All right. So I try to put him in check, tell him to sit down, wait for the captain to actually open the door before you walk into his room, because that's what you do. That's how you be respectful. But to my dismay, I find out that my captain is a drunk and his second in command is no better. And the third in command...
Do you have any idea what we just went through that day? We saved your fucking life. You can either get in line or you can get in the fucking sand.
She goes, and then to find out that his third in command apparently has developmental issues as a grown Kenku.
Who said he was the third in command?
And is supposed to be allowed to just threaten me?
I
Hold
hate
a blade to me?
You were not threatened. It was a joke. You were offended that he healed you, so he offered to damage you to counteract the healing. I will repeat my prior offer. Would you like to get in line, or would you like to get in the sand?
She stands
Remember,
up.
we brought up the developmental issues. He's a little bit of a cuckoo bird, so don't take that personally.
She stands up, kind of dusts herself off. It's fine. If you don't want me here, that's fine. You won't last a day in the sand anyways.
Can I just interrupt here?
She turns and looks at you.
Why do you think this walking ball of sadness is the captain? He just happened to be in the captain's quarters getting plastered with this guy who can't even like go a day without wearing gloves.
Do you see why I was having an issue?
Why? But why do you jump to they're the captains?
Because I went and knocked on the captain's quarter.
Okay. Here's an idea. I'm the captain. I jumped off the ship to save people falling out of the sky, and I let the little bird brain drive the thing, and I was still getting back onto the ship. They are kind of like, I wouldn't say like second in command. This guy's second in command is he points his thumb back to Fee. Hence why he was with me. But you know, they're kind of like the crew kind of thing. You know, like they keep
She raises her eyebrow for a moment.
Mikis is now chewing on one of his braids, so he
says-
doesn't say anything.
She turns to Aberdeen and Mikis and said, "You guys are so disrespectful being in the captain's quarters without the captain's permission."
Yeah,
and she walks
No,
over.
You can absolutely
She walks over
fuck
to
off.
Segrathoon and puts her hand out and says, "I'm sorry for disrespecting your crew, sir."
Segrathoon, like you completely see the kiss ass side, but he's a bit like he squares his shoulders back, sticks his chin up in a little bit of like prudeness. He's like, "That is okay. I do apologize for them. You know, they were a bit plastered, and hey, it was a stressful situation. So I'm not gonna punish them too harshly."
Like, I completely understand.
And as for that other guy, look, I mean, I can't speak for him. We do have a lot of stowaways here, refugees. Maybe he just, I mean, all of us were having a bad day. I don't know his story. So, again, I apologize that happened, but not reflecting on my crew.
And then at this point, I lean over towards Aberdeen. Is it too early for a mutiny?
I don't think so. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm ready for a good mutiny whenever.
As I was
give
saying,
give me a boost. Give me a boost real quick.
Doesn't take much. He gets ready to go. He just like hoists him up
Okay.
right away.
I jump on his foot, and I would like to do an acrobatics check to jump in the air and two-leg kick Segrathoon directly in the back.
All right, go ahead and roll the hit.
Roll at disadvantage.
At disadvantage? Why roll at disadvantage?
If you're going to aura of protection, if you're going to make a melee attack within a target within 5 feet of my reach, the attacker has to roll with a disadvantage.
Oh, I said I wanted to do an acrobatics check to like jump and like knock him over. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
injure him. I'm trying to like do like an over the top like flip and then
Oh,
like,
okay. I
fuck, like interrupt him and knock him down.
Yeah.
12 Only damaging his
if,
ego, not his HP.
if I can use acrobatics, that's an 18.
All right, so
Or, sorry, that's a 20.
so you are successful in doing what you.
Oh,
what you wanna
okay.
do.
okay,
And the moment you kick him, every single person that he went and saved, other than Tania's father, stands up and surrounds you.
Oh, fuck off. I think I was trying to kill him.
guys, spits out a bit of blood. It's actually just a cherry he was snacking on.
I can see the stem. You just spit a pit out. Don't let it run down your chin like you're hurt, you fucker.
This is how
take him
fearless
down
captain,
to the
ladies and
kitchen,
gentlemen.
please.
It's all over your hand. You've been spitting the pits in your
It's-
hand.
Hey, yo, Captain, should I oversee his punishment? Huh?
Yeah, take him down, take him below. Yeah.
Around this time, Grimsby comes up with just a barrel full of what look like pies.
Mm-hmm.
Grimsby.
This is 45 pounds of pies, just pies.
Grimsby, bring that
Aye.
along as part of the punishment.
Wait, what's going on? I brought
Follow
pies
me.
out for everybody.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I grab
we're eating
Mikis
below.
Wait, why is
and
everybody fighting?
Aberdeen. And I start motioning them to move down below.
Can you just like carry me under one
I'm
arm?
not taking orders.
Segrathoon just kind of like gives Aberdeen a look and he mouths, "Let me handle this," you know, just.
I'm like kind of giving the side eye to Aberdeen too.
Grimsby just starts
Grimsby,
slowly
bring the
passing pies out to all the random people outside.
I
Grimsby,
take
don't
a
give away my
pie,
pie.
I cock my arm back for a second.
Hey! Don't waste the pie. That's good food.
Segrathoon just kind of like
Be
raises his
cool,
eyebrow
man.
and
Good for 24
Oh, be
hours.
cool. Be cool. Let's just go down below.
No, and I'll pat Mikus on the shoulder and climb up to the what's it called, the crow's nest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll eat my pie in the crow's nest.
that's fine.
Just
Eh.
quietly doing the opposite.
JV, could I be so kind to ask you to help me up? Oh,
She
he offers that he's holding up a hand.
Yeah, she helps you up.
Oh, good
She
grip.
pulls. She her hand goes back to normal as she puts it out, grabs your arm, and then pulls you up. It's like, all right, Captain, I understand he's your crewmate. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. I mean, like, look, you know how sailors are. They're not the best around a bunch of people, but, you know, when you get to know them, they're like your brothers. So it's just, they all have their quirks. That's why I normally do the talking. You know, I'm kind of the face of the group. And so, yeah, you mentioned that you can help us, and that's why you've arrived. I assume that you are one of the in a part of one of the sects of druids that live out here in the sands.
Yes, I am. I was sent to the city in order to get information on what happened during the Arena of Heroes, considering the person who killed all of the leaders came from here. We found him, and apparently he also took down the city.
Yeah, he's funny enough, he's kind of the target of our little crew as well. You know,
Interesting.
he's gotta answer for his crimes. I think you can agree with that. I mean, look, as he points to just the giant crater behind them. I mean, look what he did, right?
The problem is, I don't think you can defeat him.
Oh, not right now, of course, but you know, I mean, we don't really have
in
a
the distance. Oh, bullshit.
She turns to you, and then her voice begins to bellow. He destroyed an entire city.
But you have to remember, he did it in a crafty way.
Did he?
Yeah. I mean, well, you weren't there. We were kind of there, actually.
Oh, so
You know,
tell me
we
what
were-
happened.
So, okay, picture this. And he cracks his neck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It was a dark and stormy night. We was just about to get the jump on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, poof, he walks out of this portal. Oh, by the way, it was around District 5. You know, he pops out of this portal. Blue guy starts crying because we just missed the chance. And luckily for me, we managed to get hot on his trail. We was going down. We was running into Metropolis. We found Charles battling one of his goons. And that's when it happened. He did the unthinkable. And he just takes a dramatic pause real quick. He cheated. Oh, now I know. How'd he cheat? Well, I mean, he's crafty, so it's gonna take a while. But I know he cheated. But anyway, basically he kind of like used magic artifacts to you know, kind of weaken Charles, and then use other people to do the dirty work. And here we are. But anyway,
At this point, Aberdeen falls out of the crow's nest.
fall damage.
Dex save,
Dex save.
acrobatics, Dex
Mhm.
save. It's a 16
All right, you land
to tuck and roll. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is fucking boring, and I walk downstairs.
Hey, the truth is always boring. All right, I can make something I can make something up way better, but I'm a truthful guy.
Can you? Yeah.
Yeah.
The truth. Right. Yep. No, this man is a real fucking straight shooter. This guy, hell of a captain. Definitely super
Oh, yeah.
truthful with you.
Yeah, he's
She-
a straight
she
shooter.
turns-
He
downstairs.
Just watch his aim.
she turns to the captain. She's like, "Oh yes, I like the story. Interestingly enough, it seems like me and you have two entirely different stories."
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
You wanna
okay.
hear
I mean,
my story?
I might have made the Dark and Stormy Night up for just dramatic effect. I mean, because
Well,
know,
here's what I understand.
go for it.
There was a moment in which we detected some interesting magic,
Okay.
and he was standing on the water.
Yeah. I said he used magic artifacts.
Magic artifacts seems more along the lines of he was absorbing the water within his body,
Well, I mean,
and once he finished doing that, his goons came out of the tower in which you guys were,
yeah, he used his goons to fight Charles. So our stories are
and
kind of
they
lining
took
up.
him into the sky, and
Yeah.
then they disappeared with the same kind of magic.
I still think that could be a magic artifact. I don't see where the stories are too different. I mean, granted, I was inside when he was doing the water thing, so maybe it wasn't a magic artifact. I just think because the way that he killed all of the other leaders was with a magical artifact, you could have a safe assumption that he would use another magical artifact, right?
Wait, he used a magical artifact?
Yeah, he used like two lockets and he put them together or something. I don't remember. And then the whole city or temple or whatever they were in, it went boom. And then you see dragons falling out of the sky for some reason.
Dragons?
Once you watching, it was like broadcasted everywhere.
Saw the explosion, and then
Yeah.
everything went black on the screen.
Okay, well, I was there. My bad. Yeah, dragons fell out for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they were like, "Oh, you have managed to pass the trial, and now you will be rewarded with 5 dragon blessings." Huh. I don't know. Look, I wasn't in the room, but I saw dragons fall out. Now, unless a giant flying lizard with wings and horns and spikes, multiple colors, ain't a dragon, then I don't know what a dragon is. So yeah, he used magical artifacts because we was chasing him to stop him from getting one of those magical artifacts, and he got the magical artifact. So, I would say it was safe to assume that he has another magical artifact to do all that hocus pocus water stuff. So I'm sorry if you have your stories different, but I'm going off of what I've seen and what I've known.
Well, I can tell you right now what he did on the water did not require an artifact.
Well, there you go. My apologies.
That was magic that hasn't been seen in generations.
Yeah.
Look,
Everyone has a weakness.
you guys have a long journey ahead of you in order to hopefully reach him and stop him for whatever he's doing. He's targeting innocent people. And for what? The Druids are in disarray right now. They don't understand what's happening. We lost our leader.
I can imagine.
We've lost everything.
Yeah.
There have been talks of the coming of the evil.
Segrathun just kind of looks. The evil?
Well, to put it bluntly to you, there are druid sects that we haven't seen in generations. After that happened, they began to show up. And it was not nice.
Grimsby chooses the most inappropriate, most serious points of the conversation to come up and kind of just interject and just hand a pie right to Jesus, right to Jelly,
Right to Jesus.
right to Jelly. Here, have this pie.
She grabs it and she kind of sits down.
It's not gonna kill
crisscross,
you. It's what is it? Cherry? Sorry.
And she looks at you and she goes, "Many druid sects have died.
Ah,
I was sent to try to find
tragedy.
people, try to find out what was happening, and then I find him. City Falls. I got lucky. You saved me.
Of course.
Only thing I can do is help you traverse the help you traverse the sand.
And that is all I will ask of you, because I am a very generous. Segrathun dies a bit on the inside. Generous person, and I won't extort you with a life debt because that would be very unethical of me. Also, the whole time the druid was speaking,
Mm-hmm.
Segrathun was nodding and going, "Yep, oh, tragedy," trying to care or to
Mhm.
relate, but he's so like detached. He just, yeah, ooh, yeah, a lot of death. Ooh.
It's when when you're talking to the hot dumb girl and trying to pretend like you care about the basic thing that they have to say.
Exactly.
Good.
As they finish talking,
Mhm.
Aberdeen walks out of the captain's quarters with a
Mhm.
stack of glasses or cups of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
and very slowly and from a little bit too high pours one and sets it in front of Segrathun and really slowly pours one. See? And another one. And Mikus. And another one. And Grimsby. And another one for himself. And just stares at her and drinks.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Also,
She
Mayor.
turns to you. She looks and turns to you while you do that, and she says, "So you tell me he has developmental issues, and you give him alcohol?"
Fuck off.
Grimsby holds onto the cup of alcohol and looks noticeably uncomfortable.
Here, Grimsby, hand me that.
Hands it
He
over.
takes it.
I shoot
He
it.
takes it.
I shoot it.
Her hand is out. The glass.
Fuck, 15. No, 17.
You hit the glass, right? It falls and it just breaks in her hand, and she goes, "I'm starting to think you're the child."
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. There's such a mess everywhere, and I pull the bolt out, clip it back on, and go back to drinking.
Mikus is just kicking back, watching
She
the whole
looks.
thing.
She looks.
Trust
at
me,
Grimsby.
trust me. Charming people once you get past
She
that.
looks at Grimsby and says, "I didn't know that you were older than him.
Yeah,
Because apparently he acts like a 5-year-old." And proceeds to look back at Segrathun.
Oh, Abby? Oh, Abby's a great guy. You gotta just, he's... You see that cactus over there? That's the best way to describe Abby. He kind of... He's kind of sharp and prickly on the outside, but on the inside, he's real green and gooey.
I shoot the cactus.
Hey, Mikus is just sitting back, just watching everything get shot, and I'm just like watching. I'm having a good time.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but once you get past Abby's prickly bits, his insides are actually pretty good. They feel pretty nice and pretty gooey.
She looks at you.
Like cactus. That was a good analogy, bud.
She looks at you.
What's
and
an
looks at
analogy?
Grimsby. She pats Grimsby on the head.
It's itchy.
He's yeah, he's very innocent. Just everything he says, it's innocent. There's yeah. I'll just leave it
Look,
at that.
Now that I understand he has developmental issues, I
Please
can
stop
handle
repeating
him a
that
little bit better.
directly in front of him. Jesus, what are you? What?
Abby, what's a developmental issue?
Oh,
It's
boy.
it's oh god.
So
Do you know
your
how
dude
some of
just
the
starts
feathers at the
laughing.
front of your head are a little bit shorter? It's the feathers haven't developed.
It's a new
all the
flavor they're
way
gonna
because
carry on
you're-
the ship.
She
'Cause
begins
you're
to
a
start
kid.
laughing. She begins to start laughing, and she's like, "Oh, look at him try to parent."
Hey, Grim, you want an example of your developmental issues? And then I pull out a gold coin. Hey, poof, and I just throw it across the room.
Grimsby runs over to go grab the coin.
All right, that'll keep him busy for like 5 seconds. So yeah, you can definitely help us through the sands as payment for saving your life.
I'll help you through the sands, but you go where I need you to go. At least the first place.
Absolutely fucking not. Are you kidding
No,
me?
wait. Yes, absolutely fucking
Fuck you,
yes.
𝐵𝑉𝑡℠. No.
Hey,
For the
Hey.
record, JV, he's not the captain. We were just trying to be nice to him.
That's
Yeah, we're being
something someone
diplomatic
who's
with you
not the
because
captain
you,
would
for
say.
some reason, take a liking to him.
They are
Fuck
they are
off.
clearly full of it. Anyway, where
Yeah,
You
that's
like
true.
you need to be on our
exactly
terms or your terms?
where do you
She
need to
We
turns-
go?
are absolutely not in your debt at all.
I am the captain.
She turns to Aberdeen and says, he risked his life and saved how many people?
He did. He absolutely did. We all did. Everyone on here is only here because we all worked together.
I'm the captain of the ship,
No, Grim, the captain
Grim,
is
you're
the
the
one
navigator.
who wears the purple.
but I drove the ship.
Wait, who said? Wait, who agreed that wearing the color purple means you're the captain? You're the only one here wearing purple. That sounds like
You're
something.
literally, the fucking thing I gave you, you're wearing it right now on your waist. Purple. Fee's hood. Purple.
I mean, I'd
Grim's
call this more of a
headband,
lavender.
Purple. Makis' beard. Purple.
I mean, I'd call this more of a lavender, not a straight purple. Just
She
throwing
turn-
that out there.
She stands up, turns to Fee, and is like, you're the only one who hasn't said anything. Obviously, you're the
That.
captain.
No.
But just 'cause he's almost the
He's
tallest.
my
Yeah.
first mate.
Yeah, this guy, the one that sounds like me but doesn't look as good as me, he's the captain.
Yeah, that one that you were just talking to, he was so he was our friend, and then he became a gimp, and then he became our friend gimp.
The smaller bird, he's with us. He's the helms guy. He steers the ships. He's very
That's
good
me.
He's not the captain though. This is the captain.
Yeah.
And who are you pointing at?
I'm pointing at 𝐵𝑉𝑡⁰.
I want
Yeah.
to be the captain.
I'm gonna
Again-
take your. She looks at you and says, "I'm gonna take your word for it."
These two are quite. Can I just take you into into my quarters, and
And then there's the guy that's been shooting stuff. Well, he's actually very valuable. He's the best land spotter in this side.
yeah, why do you think you went up to the crow's nest?
Yeah, look at this land spotted everywhere.
That clean 12 passive perception, baby. As 𝐵𝑉𝑡⁰ walks away, that bed better be empty by sundown.
And then Mikas walks by Abby and then looks at Zeb. You got that, Zeg?
𝐵𝑉𝑡⁰ just kind of like shrugs, like what, like, and he goes into the captain's quarters. If the druid follows, that's
Yeah,
up
no,
to
she follows. She
You
seems
close
to
the door.
I get it on.
the door is left slightly ajar. There's no sock on the door handle though.
Grimsby is gonna go down to the bottom corner of the ajar door and just peer in.
I guess
Alright.
I guess if the door is not entirely closed, you just hear stifled laughter as Aberdeen topples over and like leans on Mikas laughing. Just like that fucking uptight son of a bitch. Oh my god, is she not the fucking worst?
To be honest, I hope she drives Zeg nuts. I hope she just hope she loves him.
From the
You see him
floor,
fucking claw him apart.
from the floor, right in front of the captain's door. Well, I think she's kind of cool. She
And then you hear
she-
the door
she recognized
shut.
me.
And then you hear the door shut when
You
Grim
have a
says
learning.
something.
Oh, this fucking guy's so uptight. Oh my god, how did we find someone like that? I gesture to like. You said everyone was on deck. I gesture to like my mom and Agatha. I'm like, really?
Grimsby's still on the floor.
And in your gesture, you point to all four of the noble dudes that you met, tossing the pies on the ground. Who would eat these things? Ugh.
Hey,
I saved you. You were gonna be left behind by the rich guy that like owned you or something, and I personally kicked him off the boat and brought you guys on, and you're gonna put down the fucking cake. This is a pretty good cake.
Grimsby
You little-
slams his fist into the ground. Did you just throw away that pie?
Roll to hit the ground. I need to
Roll to
know
hit the
how.
ground?
Yes, I need to know how well you hit the wood.
What?
You'll
Alright.
see why.
And also, Mikus looks sad as he watches the pie fall in slow motion.
Natural 18.
You punch through the ground.
You mean the
Yeah,
floorboards?
the floor. You punch through the floorboard of the boat.
Grim, man, it's
Did
you don't
you-
fuck up the boat, dude.
See, that's why he's not the captain.
Throw the
Meanwhile,
pie on the ground.
Grimsby, look at me, please.
Grimsby staring daggers into the noble people that threw the pies on the ground.
Grimsby, this is serious, man.
Did they just
I know I've been
throw-
fucking around a lot. This is serious. Yes, they didn't want your food. It's fine. They'll live.
I hate them.
Yep, that's fine. Grim, I
Pets.
think the three of us need to talk.
About?
Let's go into the cargo hold first. Let's
And-
go downstairs.
With that, I think that's where we will end today's session.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
All right.
You ended at the wrong point. Now everyone thinks what's gonna happen in the cab. God damn it!
No one thinks Segerthun's
Either way, Sega,
Not a
you
single
crying.
person.
Wow, you have no faith for Segerthun. I have no faith for Segerthun. I was gonna say that the whole time. Segerthun was also kind of thinking that was like one of the first times he's ever shaken hands with a really pretty girl.
Oh my god. Isn't she like an old woman?
She's an
No,
elf,
That's a
though.
Segerthun.
She's an elf, isn't she?
Yeah, she's an elf.
So yeah,
yeah.
old is like
Elves get
irrelevant
old.
for them.
They always look hot, as discussed in interspecies reviewers.
Oh yeah. Animated of the year.
Yeah,
Easy.
but so, police just started throwing fucking smoke bombs into the crowds of
No
protesters.
politics.
Oh no, we're already out.
Are we already out?
Oh, that's right.
We
that's
didn't.
right.
We didn't do
yeah, we didn't after the show.
uh,
We're gonna have to cut that.
And you didn't do the goodbye, Eddie.
Oh
yeah.
shit. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
well-
no politics.
Don't forget your lunch.
Thank you guys for joining us once a motherfucker again. And if you want to check out any of our other content, please join us on Instagram, Twitter. We don't have a Facebook. We don't have anything else. And-
YouTube. YouTube
So
is the important one. Go to YouTube. That's the only one that matters.
Hey,
Well, this one's only on YouTube.
I'm
Soon
the
to be
outro guy.
Patreon.
This is being
No,
streamed.
not soon. Not
I'm
soon.
the outro guy. Thank you very much. But yeah, join us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pornhub, LinkedIn, YouTube.com /The Weary Travelers. Thanks for joining us once again, guys. We will see you next Tuesday. Have a good one, and please remember, be kind to one another, because you never know who you're going to meet along the way. Love you.
Love you.